Hi, today's date is the 24th of May 2018. Thank you for visiting my YouTube chess channel. I'm David Weegenaar, of course. I come to you all the way live, I'm alive still, funnily enough. So I come to you all the way from Christchurch, New Zealand, the South Island of New Zealand, the East Coast, Christchurch. Here I go with firstly what I'm liking to do at the moment is to show a photo I took, which this photo was taken 15th of May, you guessed it, 2018. This is what New Zealanders are best not to do, so I don't need to go into detail what I'm saying here with. So here we go with the game of chess today. Now this game was played about the start of May. Well, it wasn't played in April, put it that way. So this was played in May. I believe it's 5minutechess.com. My opponent then was 2,159 points. So here we go. Here I am white, and this is the Scandinavian opening, or the Scandi as my friend calls it, and lots of other people call it, but I call it the Scandinavian opening or the centre counter. And I don't actually think it's very good, but anyway, let the pieces do the talking. So here's this a variation of the Scandi. Another one I have met is this C6, where black offers a true pawn, whereas in this line the Scandi isn't really, in my view, a gambit, because black quickly gets the pawn back. So I'm not going to fight to try to hang on to it. Black could be met with c4, but this gets white into some real political bad positions. Now here we want to sort of take this if we want to try to keep the pawn, and now all of a sudden if we play just carelessly for white knight c3, then I believe my friend would agree e5 and black starting to get freedom of development and castling and flicking the rooks to the c file, d file or e file, and queen can go up here or here or here, wherever. I'm not sure about all the theory, but white ends up playing a dribble move like d3, which white is inhibited in this sort of setup. Trust me, I think I know a wee bit about what I'm talking about here. So anyway, we've got the main line, which is knight c3, which is what I played about 2nd of May on chess.com, knight d5. Now I could just take knight back to d5, and that would aid black's development by one move, a little bit better than what I played for black. Neither here nor there. If the knight takes here now, threatening my queen, I just take back with the b pawn probably. So I would just play b c3, etc. But my opponent played bishop h5. Castle, same thing. If knight c3, I don't take back with the knight, of course, because I lose my queen to bishop takes queen. I just take back with my b pawn or even d pawn if I so wish, but I didn't go there. e6, so it's not really exciting, this game. You'll see why soon. So here I'm being pinged. Now, like life, when I get pinged, I sort of react to it. So I play bishop d5. I could play bishop back to d3 and just retain this white squared bishop, but I don't. Or I could literally play it back to b3, which is still very satisfactory, even though I'm not saying I'm playing the Scandi for white very well, but I play bishop d5. and obviously here it's no good for black to take here because of the red arrow, which indicates knight takes pawn on b5, which might win a pawn, but it might not, because black would have rook b8, etc., and it's a little bit, just a little bit sort of airy for me, in my opinion. Now I play knight f4. It looks like I just want to win the bishop, which I do. I don't win it, I just exchange it. Now I'm left with a worse bishop than black's bishop. Black's bishop is well better than white's black squared bishop, but there are points to, even though it's a bad bishop, bad bishop, even though it's a bad bishop, it still has its advantages. But black's bishop is, in my opinion, clearly better than that of white's. Now I do a wee bit of a maneuver, which is something we all like to do, but I am actually a little bit ahead of development here. A5. So this is neither here nor there. It's I'm not actually doing anything spectacular here, I grant you that. So I'm just maneuvering. And here I get rid of and exchange soon hereafter my dark squared weakness bishop. And here, this move here I play. I'm not saying it's the best move in the world at all. I never am going to say that on here, because usually what we think is the best move that we could play, and we play a really beautiful game, the computer shows us post that game afterwards, of course, the same thing, I'm saying two things at the same time, says that your play is pathetic. Not your play, but my play. Not yo play either, from the not yoga. Okay. So here I go g4. Now clearly the knight cannot go into here, because it's like Pac-Man all over again. It could possibly go over to there, because if it gets attacked, it can be indirectly defended with f6, even post that attack. So even if I take this knight, if it's my move and I can take this knight, f6 gets the knight back at least, even though it may be at the cost of a pawn, because I'll have f4 of course. So black went to f6, which is the only real square in my opinion. I go queen f4 with obvious intent of g5. So I go g5, and now that is a problem for black's camp. Now let us just see what actually does happen if knight h5. New variation. I have this, and what would I be able to follow it up with if black plays king h8? So what would I be able to do here after queen f7? If king h8, what would I be able to do? Because, so that's my wee exercise for you. I have to do something really quickly about my queen, of course. So what could I play here? So 1, 2, 3, here I go. I can go queen f7 check, king h8. Now I can go queen takes, rook check, and rook takes queen, and knight to f7 check, and king either g8 or h7, and knight d6 is a rook up for white plus a pawn. So I play g5. My opponent now plays rook e5. Well, this is sort of pretty drastic, really, drastic measures. I play d e5, knight h5, ed6. So it's all one here, isn't it? It's all completely one. I mean, why doesn't my opponent resign? Rook e1, rook e1, knight there to f4, taking my queen back. I play d7, which after knight e6, everyone can see my next move. So knight e6, everyone in the whole world, including their cat and dog, can see after knight e6, rook e6 is very, very obvious for white, and I get the queen, right? Here the game finished. I either lost my connection or I lost. Here is what I play my chess on chess.com or chess24. This phone here. Now my friend at the chess club last night, stronger than me or higher rated than me in New Zealand, he said to me that it's not good to play bullet chess on your phone because you just can't make the moves as quick and that sort of thing. So anyway, this is what I play my game on, is just this, and I usually wear specs. And anyone who wants to have a look at what to do about your car lens problem with, if you've got lenses for your headlights and that sort of thing, have a look at my video for, it's called Car Lens, L-E-N-Z, I might change it, Gunk, G-U-N-K, and I show how I was told by a panel beater to get rid of it, and he did it for me. Oh, here we go, that's a word from my sponsor. Anyway, that's the end of my session, sorry about that. And so I lost this game. So this is unusual. I've put a loss on. And I'm not too far away from a win, but I'm not sure what happened. Okay, thank you very much. I'll leave you with this picture and I'll sign off. I hope it's not too long for you. But thank you very much for visiting my channel. All the best with your chess, no matter what your strength is.